My my
How
boss
does that even work?
my
Huh?
boss does stained glass, and we were gonna convince her to replace all of the windows with more exciting pictures.
That's good. There's an estate sale just across the bridge where they're selling a bunch of stained glass windows right now. They're claiming they're from Al Capone's Easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know if I believe that.
I definitely don't, but I don't know what you do with like a spare stained glass window either. I don't
It's
know what you do
fair.
with that.
I just don't want old pictures on it. Like everything from those churches just makes it seem ancient. So pick something way more fun and modern looking,
Or way more ancient,
or way more culty.
like dinosaurs.
What in
Dinosaurs?
cult they mean?
What the heck would our cult?
The Raptors.
We're the raptor cult?
That would be. Would we have to wear those like raptor dinosaur? Uh, what do you call that?
I think that's
Costume
blasphemous.
and
Are you
the
talking about those?
costume.
You
I
can't do that, dude.
I
Why
like
No,
that you
not?
that's
started saying
disrespectful to your dino god.
It's inflatable.
I
We
I
don't have
mean,
an inflatable Jesus outside.
did everybody the love that their God and Savior, the spaghetti monster, they use a spaghetti head, so why not use the dino
It's not a
costume?
spaghetti head, it's a colander.
There is a colander and there is a woven spaghetti head.
Also, they are heathens. They believe in a false deity.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
It's not even a
The only one that
dinosaur.
exists is the raptor god.
Hey, you don't know that.
funny that you guys all started saying "we" with your questions about our cult. Like you've just signed on in.
We're ready.
We're trying
Your
to get
marketing
the
ploy is perfect.
input in there. You told me I was a god.
We're all gods.
I'm okay. I mean, I guess.
I have
My
been told
coworker's
that.
in already. We got someone else.
It's like one of those escapist like retreat centers, but like Road to El Dorado style, where you just show up and have to act as a god for a little bit.
Hell yeah.
You
We
go,
have to believe it for you to join.
yeah.
And I need to hear it's tough to be a god at least 3 times, and we'll hammer out those details later.
Little by little, we'll make it work.
I really want a church. Real bad.
Oh my god.
They're in.
Wanted to buy. I feel like it's gonna be empty again because it's some weird hipster church now called The Table. It doesn't even say it's a church. I thought it was a hipster restaurant, but it's a church.
Because it's called the table.
Yeah,
Wow.
it just says The Table in cursive.
Where is that?
It's on Black up by what was that Midland?
Oh my god, I saw that and thought it was a cult.
Yeah, that's the one
I
I
was
want
like,
to
that's
buy.
a cult for sure.
Could be.
So we're gonna be competing cults.
I should look up their calendar, see if they got like open house nights. We should go check it out.
We
Oh
should. The last
god.
time I went to a church, they let me play board games and gave me soda, so
You can come visit me at work. We can play ping pong. No one will play ping pong with me.
I love ping pong. I just suck really bad at
We
it.
can also explore the mysterious in the roof.
Yeah. Ghost hunting.
Yes.
There's a great trick to cheat at ping pong. Just always have another one in your pocket,
Yeah.
and then when you hit one back, pull that one out really quick and just hit that in rapid succession. They might hit the first one, but they won't hit the second one. Then you say that's a point for me, and they say that doesn't work. That's cheating, and you say agree to disagree, right?
I mean, you didn't have a ball in your pocket, but that's not
Sure,
my fault.
it's your words against mine.
Show me in the rule book where it says I can't do that, or you don't have
What
it
if they
on
take
you.
out? Well, what if they take out the rule book and show it
Get
to
out of
you?
I
there.
don't think it says that.
Well,
I don't think it says that in any rule book. Like you could keep a basketball in your pocket too. It'd be really hard, but it
I,
doesn't say We're in basketball. You can't.
I haven't seen the Harlem Globetrotters, but that wouldn't surprise me if they've done that at some point.
Yeah, they
I
probably
mean, isn't that
have. I agree with you.
traveling with the ball?
That depends. Does the ball have a ticket?
What do you mean? You're traveling with the ball.
See,
You're walking around traveling.
I guess you can't bounce it in your pocket.
I mean, if you're running around the court, it's not hitting the ground.
Bouncing some kind of ball.
You keep it in your shoe then.
Mhm.
The clown shoes.
Full basketball. Sora's clown shoes.
And those shoes and his poofy pants are the reason that he survived.
We've been playing that a lot. We're almost done with the first game.
There's only like 9 more to go.
Right? When I say almost done, I don't mean it. We're only
Just
in.
be Oogie.
Yeah, we just beat Oogie. Oh no, we're in Peter Pan right now.
I hate Peter Pan.
That's some serious feelings for Peter Pan.
Mm-hmm.
Get him down. Let everybody know.
It's because he's got elf ears, isn't it?
Elf ears.
He does have elf ears,
He does.
which is really weird because he's definitely human.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, honestly. It's weird.
I think my last Peter Pan related experience was riding the ride with you at Disney.
Yeah. That ride is the best. I grade rides on how well air conditioned they are, and that's one of the good ones. That one and Pirates of the Caribbean, and that's it.
Okay.
Stopping point.
It's time. It's time.
Yeah, it's episode 70.
Join our cult.
I wish I had some cult stuff for this. It's not a really culty one.
Aw.
You never know. I don't know.
He's lying to us.
4 people here that can do whatever they're going to do, and they might just start doing some cult stuff apropos of nothing. I don't know.
Hey, we don't know what Jangle's up to. His could already be rolling.
We start a cult on a boat to Talfell.
Title for this one is Bad Timing.
Oh man, it's always that, isn't it?
Oh, lordy.
Why is it always bad time?
Always bad timing. It's the name of every episode.
For real.
Last time we wrapped up, for the most part, our time in Mochipa. We might come back. I don't know. If people want to, check it out. Go see the jungle again. But we did contract the help of the warriors of Mochipa that are going to come to the aid of Karenia once they're able to gather and sufficiently get themselves across the ocean, which could take them a little while. In the meantime, our group has decided to sail north to Taufel, a continent that no one returns from. It spells almost certain demise for anyone that goes there, a frozen wasteland, so that they can leave their bodies there and not have to worry about all the problems of the world anymore. In reality, they've been told to go there by Illyra, someone that I guess they potentially trust, to acquire some magical weapons or means to fight the bug nation that is taken over Tarsaria, principally ruled by one massive mass of flesh called the Judge, which you currently have no means to be able to even hope of defeating. So hopefully there's something up there that could take care of it. It's also known to be the home of Ravi's god Freyr, who has been found there. Sequus claims that he knows where to find him and that he will meet you there on the continent. But that's a little ways off yet, because it's still going to be at least a couple weeks of a sea voyage to get that far north. Well, starting today, out on the open water, You're back on Captain Betty's ship. She's got a little schooner that she controls from one room with the system of ropes and pulleys. She is a one-person crew. Transforms into an octopus so that she could reach everything and move it all simultaneously. You haven't been on the ocean for a while. As soon as you got on the boat, Shell took off to below decks to stay there for an indeterminate amount of time. You have a nice little bed down there for Ghost to sleep on. There's not a lot of maneuvering room. It's kind of a small ship. You're not going to get a lot of privacy. I wonder what your initial seafaring plans are going to be.
Build my fishing pole.
Build your fishing pole. Okay, so you've got your bait and tackle, right?
Yes.
And you probably got string at the same time. Do you have... Did you buy a pole or did you want to use something else to serve as a pole?
I don't remember what you sold me. Let me look. Nope, I didn't write it in the right place. I know I asked for it, and I think you just said, like, bait and tackle. Yeah.
All right, so a fishing pole. This is gonna. Are you gonna be using it to fish right now?
No, just
No.
making it.
Okay, you're just going to make it. Fishing poles come in all different shapes, sizes, and varieties. What's your intended use for this fishing pole? Is this for like a river? Is this lake fishing? Are you going to be fishing out on the ocean?
It was gonna be that one. I remember on the way in, at some point, we wanted to go fishing and realized we did not even bring a fishing pole.
Okay. You're probably going to want Arvistan's help putting together a deep sea fishing pole. Um, and in addition to that, I would say Scout's probably going to want Jason's help trying to figure out how a deep sea fishing pole works because I've never done that. I know that they're different from a traditional fishing pole that you use on land in like a lake or something. So
I'm to just
I've
follow.
done it.
Hazarte would know.
I don't think she would. um, I fished for like 10 minutes and then someone had a heart attack on the boat and we had to helicopter him out and it was.
What the fuck?
We only stayed there for 10 minutes after boating out 3 hours into the ocean.
Holy shit.
So careful, that could happen. Jason, your brother's
Oh.
like a deep sea fisherman, right?
Yeah, he's a captain of 3 boats right now in Costa Rica.
Oh, so cool.
Call him.
Calling. We're calling in.
So Jason, if we were going to make a fishing pole for deep sea fishing, we've got a bait and tackle.
Okay.
What else do we need to get this working?
You need line.
All right. What kind of line do we have?
I I don't know what kind of line Crib got.
Is that part of the tackle? I had
Yeah, I was gonna say, what comes with tackle?
I mean, it could be 20 pound, 30 pound, 50 pound.
I'd say since you bought this at an oceanside like trade town, it's probably a heavyweight line.
Okay, so 50-pound line.
I'm just gonna
Between
hold everything I bought out to Arvistan. To do.
We have a rod.
We have a rod. Obviously, we are. I don't think we have a reel. We're not in that era yet that I know of.
When did we get reels? Now I gotta look.
I mean, it's just a little crank.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
just a
mean,
cranky. Just so we got a rod made out of. I'm guessing at this point, something strong like bamboo stick.
Probably, yeah. This from a jungle nation. It would be plentiful
Yeah,
amounts of at least some bamboo-like plants.
I need a
yeah.
weight, a big heavy weight.
Not necessarily. If you're trolling, your bait is gonna be on the top, skipping around the water like if it was a live bait, and then you'll see the fish jumping at it and grabbing it.
Hmm. I was deep sea fishing, not
Yeah,
the surface. I
yeah.
would go all the
Oh,
way
you were
very
like
far down.
all the way to the bottom. Yeah.
Well, no, okay, not the bottom.
Yeah, well, I mean, the boat is gonna be moving, so there's no time for that
We were
thing to
catching
go all
red
the way
snapper.
down.
We are fishing while sailing.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. So we got the bamboo stick. We tie it. We make a like a little strong loop to tie a knot into the tip of the bamboo stick for the line to go into the water.
Okay.
And we get another one tied to like to the side of the boat without a rod and just put the lines out. Obviously, hook, bait.
It's at least in my experience, pretty similar to regular fishing.
I'll take your word for it. Yeah. So we're using a bamboo pole for fishing. Kriv, are you planning on doing the fishing yourself, or did you want to have someone else take care of that? Or are we just making the pole and saying, like, maybe we'll do it later? I don't know.
That's kind of where I was at. I don't even know. I just know that I felt dumb when we were out here before and we're like, we forgot we'd be on the ocean.
Okay. Kriv and Arvistan are going to work together to create a fishing implement that you can use
Yeah,
off the back of this boat.
yeah.
Hajite and Ravi, any plans now that you're back out on the ocean?
I'm gonna go back to trying to practice casting magic without a focus.
I am gonna check out those clothings and see if they fit everyone.
You could try your own first.
Yeah, sure.
Um, yours had accurate measurements because you were at the tailor and they were able to measure you as you were going. So fits pretty well. Kind of snug, a little tight in a couple places, but that's meant to help keep you warmer. That pressure up against you. The layers on the outside are meant to like slightly compress the inner layers, but not so much that they just let the cold go straight through. So um, probably not best to wear right now.
Oh no.
A lot warmer than you would like at the current moment. But yeah, Hajite's fit is pretty good. Who do we want to try next?
Well, they're busy, so I'll bother Robbie.
Bother Ravi, he is talking to himself and doing little hand gestures. Not being super successful with his current endeavors, but who knows? Anything could change at any time. You head over there with kind of a big coat made out of a giant beaver's hide.
Um, you practicing looking insane, or
I'm trying to cast magic without a focus.
hmm?
It's not going well.
Try this on. You don't seem busy.
I will take the large beaver pelt and
So it's got big sleeves on it, and there's like a hood that you can put up or leave down at your
Oh
discretion.
yeah.
And it fastens with teeth. So there's like big beaver teeth, and then a loop. It's like tied onto one side, and then a loop goes around the tooth to sort of keep it closed. Um, if you put everything all together, like hood up, all the way buttoned up, it's pretty silly looking. The fit over top of your armor, because it's pretty top heavy and you're pretty wide up in the shoulder area and the chest, and it's not this coat's not really tapered to fit your form, or to be like show off Ravi's look in any way. So as wide as you are up top, it just kind of stays that wide all the way down. If you keep your arms down at your side, the sleeves are longer than your hands. But when you pick them up and if you hold your hands above your head, they don't drop down to like your elbows. I don't know if that's everybody else's experience. I don't think I've ever bought a coat that I was able to actually raise my hands in. It always falls all the way off. Too short. Because you go to the big and tall section, this is a tiny rant for everybody. And you're supposed to be both. Like, not everybody's both. You have to be big and tall. So if you get something that's really tall, then it's like all this room on the inside, like you're like this huge fat guy, and I'm like, I'm not that. I can't do this. Too much room.
And it's okay. They don't have big and short either.
No, you've got to be all of everything. If you get bigger, it's in every dimension. But it's working for Ravi because we want it to, right? We got a 23 on the roll to get his fit right, which is the highest we got. So it does fit over your shoulders. It's loose, but that's good for a coat as thick and hairy as this one. You want it to be a little bit loose because you want some of that air to be on the inside, and the thickness of the coat on the outside with your body heat heats up the air around you and creates like a little atmosphere almost underneath the coat. You get very warm very fast. You can feel the sweat pooling in your armpits and around the back of your head, dripping down your neck.
It is super warm, which probably means that it's perfect.
Woohoo! I apparently knew basically what you looked like. I had to guess. No one was there.
Well, I mean, you're very observant, I suppose.
My eyes don't work most of the time.
Well, I mean, that's when you're trying to find things.
Oh, I guess.
If you already know the thing is there, you're really like, I know what that is. That's a person. He has to be person-shaped.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, you don't have to keep wearing that if you don't. I mean, you can if you want to.
Oh no, it is far too warm. And I will take off the jacket.
Okay, you gotta take good care of it, okay?
I will do my very best.
I'm excited about all of the other ones.
Why are you excited?
Because one of them is a seal.
Is that one for Arvistan?
How'd you know?
Call it a hunch.
Oh. It's gonna be good, I think.
Is there a reason why you got them all different animal skins?
I don't know, I just felt like you could be a beaver. Is that weird?
I don't know.
I wanted everyone to have their own. I mean, you want us all to look the same? Like a weird little cult?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be opposed.
I think we all are pretty unique people. I think it's important that we all look different.
I was thinking more of if we all look the same in the deep snows of Tawfell, and a creature that wants to eat them is like, hey, there's multiple of those guys. I don't know if I want to fuck with them. But if we're all look different, I'm like, hunting it.
Well, in my defense, I did try to find white. Not a thing. And I couldn't find blend in.
Hey, you tried, and most importantly, we have something that'll keep us warm, and that's most important. So thank you.
Very used to being half naked.
Also, if you see like a pack of a bunch of different animals hanging out together, I probably wouldn't mess with them either.
Yeah, no, I'd run like a little girl. Ah!
See those videos of like a badger hangs out with a coyote and they just like go around together?
Yeah, nah. That's a no for
terrifying.
me, dog.
And who knows? I don't trust giant beavers anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know many of them, but I will take your word for it.
added benefit to Ravi's coat is that it is waterproof. So if he gets wet, he'll stay dry underneath, like a nice raincoat.
Woohoo! There might be
Excellent.
there. Honestly, I have no idea. It might be too cold for snow.
I admit I don't know. I just know all I hear is that you go there and you don't come back. And
That's-
apparently that all the magical things that ever existed live there.
In the cold, where it keeps all the magical things safe. I'm gonna make them go try on theirs. If you want to see the seal on Arvist.
You know, I am tempted, but I will wait until he has to put it on for like the actual trek.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not excited. I don't like the cold. I don't like the wet. I don't like any of the places we've been to. This is all gross.
I mean, you really kind of limited yourself to like one kind of climate, I'm gonna say, at this point.
Sure. Let me just write that in my previous parts of my life. You should probably not stay in the desert.
I mean, it's fine. You can still like other stuff. Like, I didn't mind the coastal parts of Mochipa. It was just the inner parts that were terrible.
The wet.
Yes, exactly.
No sun.
The wet air. Not a
and
fan of the wet
smelly,
air.
And the mushrooms.
See, I don't mind eating the mushrooms. It's just when that's all there is that it gets to be too much.
See? Just not a fan. Corenia, it's okay.
It's fair. It is the most generic place.
Big
Like-
city person.
I mean, yes, I absolutely am. So this whole thing has been kind of a nightmare, but I have gotten used to it in the several months that we've been traveling.
You know, I've learned to appreciate that the boat is slightly better than that island.
My
I don't
only
like it
concern,
very much, but
my only concern with the boat is the sinking of the boat. Outside of that, love it.
outside of death.
I feel like that doesn't necessarily need to be said that the caveat of all places we should go is the caveat of if we should die, it sucks. But in this case,
Yeah.
this seems particularly bad.
Well, now we're on a boat and going into the cold.
Yes. And who knows? Maybe once we're done, we can go visit Arvistan's magical underwater city place.
Wait, aren't we heading over that? Over the top of that?
I don't know. I know that we're coming by it, but I don't know if we're going to be far enough east, or
Wait,
if we're going to go to the west
Kraken?
side.
Are Kraken pools whirlpools?
The Kraken
I-
Pools is a name given to an area off the coast of Taufel, but you don't know why it's called that.
I certainly hope not. The last thing we need is whirlpools or krakens.
I don't want to get sucked in.
I don't want that. Maybe that's how he gets down.
I thought it was submarine.
Well, I don't know what a submarine is.
Me either.
Maybe that's just maybe they put you in like a little like ball and it sucks you down the whirlpool and that's how you get to the city.
I'm gonna die.
Hopefully we don't go there until after we figure out what we're doing though.
He can water.
He can water. He's so much better at it than all of us. I understand. Although Kriv's pretty good at it too. They're outstanding at water.
All right. I'm gonna go continue my fashion show. You can continue to talk to yourself, I guess.
I will. Good luck.
All right. Armstan and Kriv have created a fishing pole. We're not testing it out right now. We're just going to have it for when we feel like testing it out. That's when Ajite will come over with a couple of cardboard boxes with your outfits in them. Now, these outfits, just as a quick reminder, because it's been a couple weeks since we had these rolls, it was a 23 to get the measurements correct for Ravi, which was pretty good. For Arvistan, we got a 14. So, would you like to present him with his test out his outfit, see the fit.
Arvistan, you busy?
Just finish prepping some like fishing stuff. Why? What's up?
Can you put this on? If I need to like somehow make adjustments, I don't know how to do that.
Put what on?
Maybe I could fix it.
Put what on?
Here.
The seal
Why are you?
outfit is large.
Provide with box.
Why are you giving me a dead seal?
That's your clothing.
A dead seal?
Yeah. Is
You
that?
know this is still. Oh lordy.
Yeah, they had snakeskin there too. Don't whine.
But you know this is not cured, and this is going to go bad really fast, right?
Not that fast.
Uh,
Your only other option is a cow cape. So get it together.
how does it look?
You gotta try it on.
How does a cow cape look?
Mm. Put that on. Put it.
Oh, I can still see blood in it. How do you want me to put this thing with blood in it on?
There's no blood in it. Stop being a drama queen. It does have a head though. That's pretty fun.
Why a seal? Oh my god.
Why are you being so dramatic? I'm wearing leather.
Okay,
You know
okay.
that, right?
Viv
Let's
is waiting patiently as this whole conversation
let's
unfolds.
put it this way. Why don't you try it on as well? After you do it, I put it on and see why so dramatic.
I have my own outfit.
And I bet it's the nicest thing in history for you.
Yeah, it is, in fact.
Exactly, and you brought me a dead seal.
Hey,
Yeah.
Arsen, we're about to be on this boat for a long time. I'm gonna need you to like try.
Criff, it's a dead seal. Like, are you looking at this?
It's a jacket.
How many things have you killed, my dude? Like, haven't you beheaded some people?
Yes, but I don't wear them on.
It's it's functional clothing.
I'm sorry.
So you're telling me
They
these
explode.
skulls that Hashite has on her is clothing?
No.
They're my focus. So irrelevant. Also not a jacket. This is a jacket, and it's sewn into a jacket. I didn't just hand you a seal corpse.
Ravi, come over here, please help me.
Arsen wants to freeze to death.
I will approach.
You know what? He's not going to have the cow option anymore. I've decided to take it back.
Ravi, they want me to put a dead seal on as a jacket, as
He is so
uniform, as clothing. It still have little streaks of blood in it.
I think you're imagining those. I'm pretty sure that Hazute went to a tailor. Secondly, do you know where we're going?
Are you guys? Do you guys have a freaking maggot on you guys?
Do you need
I
a nap?
see you guys going all
I'm
like
sorry?
up towards me. Am I in
My
danger here?
dude, we're going to the coldest place on Earth. You need to cover yourself with something, or you will die.
Okay.
Again.
That is also
What
one
did
of the
she-
warmest somethings.
What did she get you?
This, and I will pull out the beaver outfit.
I turn around. Did you get dead animals for everybody, except for yourself?
What the
What
hell
was
do
she
you think
supposed to
leather
get?
is?
Yeah, but one thing is prepared leather. The other thing is
Prepared
still
seal.
having
It's
the head on it.
seal.
This feels like a freaking floor carpet, a floor mat.
What?
Hold on. What do you think, like, fur rugs are? Like, that animal, right? Like,
I do know.
the
Yes,
current
but
leather
they
I'm
don't go
wearing
with
was
their
an animal.
with the
Before.
head still attached on it.
Is
I'm gonna
that what
start
you're so
writing.
hung up on?
I'm gonna write cold weakness down for Arvstan. Just skip ahead. We know he's not gonna wear it, and he's just gonna be like dying this whole time.
Are you? Do you want to cut the head off of it, Arvstan? Will that make you feel better?
Oh my God, just give me that thing and I just put it on. Oh God, this is disgusting.
You don't have to wear it right now, but
It's not like gooey viscera, like that, right? It's still cloth. It's still fabric.
It's still going to rot in this heat for the next couple of weeks that we're gonna be going to the cold side, as the tailor told you. But this is me talking, not Everston.
I was gonna say, what in the flim flam? Also,
So I'm
secondly,
gonna be using a rotten thing.
you don't know how rotted it's gonna be. Okay? Also, you don't know how many ideas I have about restoring it. I sent a jar of full eyeballs in the mail. Okay?
It's scary. Oh my God.
Arvstan, you put on the seal cloak. This one's different than Ravi's coat. Doesn't have sleeves. It just drapes around you.
Mm.
So you wear it like a cloak. And it has a hood that's the seal's head that sits up on top of your head. And it ties up in the front with the seal flippers. It's really cute.
Oh no, I didn't know it tied with the flippers.
Just picture it like a kigurumi.
It's a lot like one of those, yeah.
We're all currently wearing leather. Don't play.
Arvstan's carrying around body parts he ripped off of a bird 2 days ago.
I know, right?
It's a claw. There's nothing meaty in it. There's nothing that's gonna go bad on it.
He looks cute. He's like, if you've ever seen the film A Christmas Story, when the little boy has to come down the stairs in the rabbit outfit. That's
Oh
Arvstan
my
right
God, yes.
now.
Oh lordy. Oh
Picturing
my
Wow.
God.
I
badgering
think I think you look very warm, so stop complaining.
It is exceptionally warm, Arvstan. Um, you don't really feel any of the elements outside of the cloak, and it's roomy. Like it's not form fitted to you specifically, and because it's a cloak, you can like toss it back. You can flip it back up over your shoulders onto your back and keep yourself exposed all the way, or cover yourself up as much or as little as you want.
Mm-hmm. Also, let's not pretend I didn't get my own. What? Of course
What?
I got my own outfit. I had to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only
I
being logical about it. It's
I bet it doesn't have an animal head on it.
no, but neither does anyone else but you. I just thought I would spice up your life.
Exactly.
Robbie's has a tail, okay?
I'd rather have a tail.
Stop bitching.
Can I?
Arvstan, did you ever think that if you weren't so whiny, maybe you wouldn't have a dead seal with a head on it?
So you're telling me this is payback for something that I didn't do?
Didn't do.
I was gonna say, I believe first of all, I've been picked on a lot, so I picked whatever the hell I want for you. But secondly, it looks good. So stop complaining.
All right.
It makes sense. It works. It's very warm. And also it fits your fish theme.
Okay.
And Hajate rolled higher for you than she did for Kriv, which was a 10. Big fat 10 on that one.
Mm, you would think I know better.
I just look so normal you couldn't remember.
Okay. Well, now that his tantrum is over, do you want to try yours on?
Sure.
Kriv, it's very odd. It's. I'm gonna actually need have you make an intelligence check real quick just to figure out how to get this on.
I feel like as soon as I see it, it's just gonna be like a very quiet. Oh, I'm gonna die. It's more colors than I imagined snow comes in. Okay, you said. What'd you say? Intelligence check?
Yeah, just straight intelligence.
In my defense, I think Arviston's gonna blend in the most.
That'd be great.
5.
5?
There aren't rainbow seals out there.
6 minus 1.
Okay. So there are. It's made of 3 pieces,
Oh no.
and each one of them looks basically like a skirt. And you're not sure what's supposed to go where or how.
One's like a cape.
So it's gonna take you. It takes you a few tries to like figure out because the sizes are like weird. Um, 2 of them are like really close to each other, and you'd think I don't know where that's supposed to be. But when you do eventually get to it, and it takes a while, you guys all have to watch Kriv like struggle.
Trying it on like 2 individual pant legs that you tie on.
Yeah.
And a cape.
Yeah, like where does this part go? That's not right. I can't be doing like that. Doesn't help anything at all. Um, what it eventually comes out to is that there's like a kind of skirt that goes around your midsection, and it's big turkey feathers. This is made from like a turkey pelt. And all those feathers are like pointed down, like a skirt made out of feathers.
Mm.
You get another one that's like a poncho that you like put over your head and it rests on your shoulders. And all those are pointed down also. The third one goes on top of your head. And it's like a straw hat almost. You kind of like put it there, and then all the just kind of like brim goes out right in front of you, and it kind of flays out in all directions.
Oh my god, you're a bird samurai.
This is so weird. I don't know that I've worn a hat before.
Really tight on the waist and really loose on the shoulders, but
Should I try them reverse?
you probably have, and you know it doesn't really get much better.
So, I'm sorry, I don't.
Is it warm?
It's warmer. It's definitely warmer than your regular outfit.
Okay,
Still don't have shoes.
Nice.
that's fine.
Yeah, oh shit. Yeah, I didn't think about shoes. Why do you have to be barefoot?
Where am I gonna get shoes? Why
You're
do I
gonna-
need shoes?
You're gonna step on ice and die. We're gonna have to amputate.
Well, I don't know. Aren't you from the mountains?
It's fine.
I have a cow.
I was fine in the desert. That's an extreme.
I am a mountain person. The mountain gets cold.
Yeah,
It's gotta.
figure it out. I'll tie those tennis rackets to my feet.
Yeah, tennis rackets we have.
Yeah.
Can walk on water, walk on top of snow? I don't know. I don't think so.
What a trip that would be.
Walk on top of clouds.
Whoa.
You could potentially just be an animal that survives in the cold.
Yeah, that's definitely always there.
Ride, you can ride the horse.
You
Polar
could
bear,
be
polar
the
bear,
horse?
polar bear.
You've never seen a polar bear.
I hope we see one.
Is it this outfit? Isn't it like rainbow? Isn't that what you said before?
There's a rainbow element to it. It's not like Roy G. Biv, but yeah.
It's not Lisa Frank turkey. I was imagining.
less Lisa Frank, more like potpourri kind of rainbow,
Like what?
like potpourri.
Ah, so like brown, red,
Brown and
red,
reds and like deep
red,
purples and like burnt
orange.
orange. Yeah.
Colors that do not vaguely blend with snow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hey,
got you.
neither do I. I think I got a.
Hajite's outfit is ostentatious as all.
I am ostentatious.
Maybe if I like crouch and move around weird, I'll look like some creepy animal they won't want to bug us.
An ostrich. Those things.
We already essentially have an ostrich.
That's true.
Are those three gonna be fine?
That shell can handle the cold.
Gotta send her back with the frogs.
The frogs are just our neighborhood animal keepers. I don't think they'd be able to handle her. Really scared of the horse, and the horse is a horse.
Plus, we're past them now. We're out in the open ocean.
I mean, I'm sure Betty could handle her.
She probably could.
One of these days, I gotta talk to Ghost.
We could put the cow on her. We could put the cow right under her armor. Oh, this is a good group. I think God will know exactly who we are.
I certainly hope so.
We're
I've
gonna
been
make
talking to him for weeks.
we're gonna make a very strong impression, and that's what's really important.
Right. I think that's what matters. Well, I'm glad everything kind of fit. I'm glad it can go on. I was a little worried.
Crew's outfit could use a couple alterations, but everybody else seems to be okay.
I think I can try to fix it. We have a hook. Which I guess functions with leather. I can try and fix it. Can't imagine I'd be good at that, though. We'll give it a shot.
There's time. We've got lots of time to be able to work on that.
It's going to be my boat project.
Yeah, we'll set everyone to their boat projects, at least their initial boat projects for the time being. For the first leg of the journey, or you're just out on open water before you're actually getting close to the continent itself, it's very similar to the trip that you made over to Mochipa from Karenia. There's not a whole lot to worry about. We're not going to go through that sea of dead bodies. You don't run into any massive turtles.
I was going to say, turtle attack?
It's not an island full of skeletons. Just crisp, clear water and smooth sailing for the most part. The one thing that is a bit odd is that even after a couple days of sailing, Shell still has not come out from below deck.
Hmm.
Do you want to go check on her, Hazote?
I mean, I guess, but it's not like I can have a conversation. Okay. Let's go downstairs.
It's dark down there. You can hear the creaking of the wood on the sides of the ship as you move forward. And it rocks a little bit back and forth with the waves. Single hanging light kind of teeters
Oh
back
my
and
god.
forth.
It's haunted. Shell.
Do you have anything to light it up down here?
I can see in the dark.
You can.
Lights.
Ghost is cowered in the corner.
Oh no. Oh no.
He's very skittish.
He bitten.
You can check and make a medicine check.
Yeah, I would like to check the horse. Oh shoot.
Oh no.
Playing D&D with no dice. That's fine.
Oh yeah, good thing you said that. I need to get mine.
Whoops. Those are
Oops.
important.
Got him.
Okay. Oh god. I got a 10.
Okay, you're looking over Ghost just to make sure. He's very not happy to be touched right now. He's very nervous.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
As you check it, you're finding a couple of patches of his hair seem to be yanked. He didn't get his skin broken anywhere, but it looks like he has been snapped at. The other side of this room of the hold, Shell is bedded down in what was Ghost's like little hay bed that he was using on the trip over. She has claimed it. She's sort of laying there staring back at your corner.
Oh no. Oh no.
I got 2 answers for this.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure the horse should stay down here. We should probably do something about that. Sorry, Ghost. I'm gonna very slowly walk over to Shell. But I want to stop far enough away that, like, she can't bite me.
As you
Unless
start,
she, like, gets up. She's gotta get up to bite me.
you start walking towards her very slowly. As you're stepping closer, she starts hissing at you.
That's unfortunate. Hello, Shell. Are you okay?
She's got her head very low. She's looking up at you. She's bristling. Her wings are flayed out just a little bit.
Let's sit on the floor.
Okay. You sit down and look at her. It's a lot easier to get that full eye contact. She's very angry.
Yeah, that was my thought, Jason. This broody bird. Let us. Yeah. Let's pull out some jerky and try and, like. I'm gonna toss it. Yeah, that's too risky for my hand to hand it to her.
Okay. Pull out a little bit of Shell's food. You toss it over to her. It lands and skitters. It's like right underneath her head. She keeps her eyes fixed on you.
Oh no. She's turned down food. I don't know how to talk to this bird. All right. We're gonna slowly get up and walk back upstairs. Crib! Crib, help!
What? What's wrong?
So we have a problem. Shell is, I think, territorial
Yeah.
in the downstairs, and she has got Ghost very frightened. I don't think he can stay down there anymore.
Well, I can help you move him.
We need to see what's up with her though. And I can't talk to her, but she looked like she wanted to murder me, which is fun. You know, it's not that different from the normal look, but like
I was gonna say, I keep
a
talking
bit
to
more angry.
I don't. It's hard to say no, but I've yet to have a successful conversation with this bird. Just throwing it out there. Me with this bird has not helped like a single situation we've been in.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have any other ideas other than walking right up to her and probably getting bitten. She is mad.
You gotta go with them.
Okay. She turned down food, Kriv. This is serious.
That is super weird. Something wrong with the food?
I don't think so. She didn't even like smell it
Hmm.
or looking at it. And she's super defensive, and I don't appreciate it because that's my bird.
She's been going through something.
Yeah, I don't know. Teenage angst.
I don't know.
She-
I'm realizing I need to actually double check if I still have speak to animals. Okay. I feel like I should stop having it, but
Please
but
don't stop. I
possible
love these.
that I
I love
want
these conversations.
Okay.
All right. Kriv can't see in the dark.
Nope.
We need a candle. We need a something. I don't want to make you figure out fire whilst talking to her.
If we have some sort of candle or something, I'll do that so it's minimizing the potential threateningness of us.
Hey, Robbie, can you
I
light
don't
up
know.
something?
What?
What's up, Hazate?
It's dark downstairs. Can you light up something? I can't see.
Sure. I will grab the nearest thing. I'll just do the head of my mace. Just boing.
You want me to carry a mace
We
downstairs?
didn't want a weapon.
Okay, well, fine.
Fire, but it's a weapon. She knows.
Okay, fine. Here's my pendant. Boing.
Oh, thanks. Thank you for just handing this to me. Okay.
I mean, did you want more people down there with your skittish animal, or?
No.
It's his skittish animal. My very violent and angry animal.
Yeah.
Do you want to come? A kitty! No, what a fine suit that kitty has.
Betty got a ship cat while we were gone.
Sure. I will go ahead and come down with you, but I will kind
Okay.
of stand more so between Shell and Ghost in case things go really, really wrong.
Yeah, just take care of Ghost. I think he might have either been snapped at or tried to be eaten. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh dear. Okay.
All right. Kriv, are you going to lead this expedition?
I guess. I'm not getting close to the bird.
All right. Carry Robbie's pendant in front of you. You go down into the depths of the ship. I mean, this is in the middle of the day. Like the sun is shining outside. You know, when you're on deck, it's a beautiful day. You get down below. Just knowing what you're walking into makes it feel more menacing.
Do birds reflect?
Bird's eyes?
Yeah, do they reflect? Like if we go down there, are we seeing glowing eyes watching us from the corner?
I don't think so.
Didn't she
Okay.
have glowing eyes, though? Didn't you say that, like, when we first got her, because it was, like, terrifying?
I can't remember that.
Me either.
She's
Let me
very,
at least the Frank folder.
she's very large eyes. I mean, those would be that notebook would be disintegrated to bring Armstand back to life. Kriv wouldn't even remember that.
Yeah, but Chris can see Shell's face right now.
I just think it'd be very scary.
It's already scary, so don't worry about that. You'll get down there. Your light will shine on Shell in the corner. She has eaten the food. It's gone now.
Oh, that's good.
She's on her feet. She's sort of poised to strike.
You said glowing yellow eyes when we first met Shell.
All right, then they do.
Oh man.
I think we weren't shining a light on the bird then, though. She was like in the dark.
Yeah.
Whereas it's dark now, we are pretty well lit with Ravi's pendant.
I'm afraid.
Step forward, Kriv. Shell will hiss at you. What would you like to do?
She's still just like sitting, like just staying in the one
She's
spot.
like crouched now.
Oh, then no.
She's
Why
standing.
just like hook her down. I was gonna like sit, but no, we've learned that lesson before. Like last. Um. I mean, I'm not gonna get all in her business. I have no need to do that. And I will cast my spell, and I will say, "Hi, Shell. How's your take wanted to ask you some stuff? Shay, what do you want to say to your bird? What are we doing?"
Ask her why she's angry.
Oh boy. This sounds like a loaded question. Shell, you seem upset. What is you have a big feeling right now. What is your big feeling?
All right, kindergarten teacher.
Yeah.
She'll say, that big dope's gonna crush my baby.
Oh no.
Oh. We will move Ghost. I'm sure Ghost has no intention of purposefully harming you or your babies. I wish you'd known the last time we had this conversation, Shell.
How am I supposed to know that?
Well, you said you thought you would. Can we? Do you need anything other than Ghost not right here?
I need privacy and safety.
Okay. If we have the horse out, would that make you more comfortable?
You've got big feet.
Yeah. So do you, Shell. I'm not gonna step on your babies.
Nah,
You
you bet you won't.
you know how well you can keep me away from your babies.
She'll pick her head up a little bit. A little less confrontational.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Stroke her ego.
So we can move the horse somewhere, I guess. I don't know. Where else you put a horse on the ship?
There's a smaller room next to the hold that's like your group's sleeping quarters.
Okay. We're gonna have um do you have everything else though? Do you need like nesting stuff? I don't know what you have in here.
I need to keep my baby warm.
Okay.
She'll
I
nestle back down into the hay there.
Are you arguing with her? Is this an argument?
don't think so. Don't jinx it. Give me a second. What do you have? What else you want to ask? What do you?
I don't know what you're saying. What she's saying.
Um, give just a second. Let me just.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we'll get the horse out. We'll move him in the other room. Okay. You can sit in your hay. And why don't we can give you your privacy too? Hajite can come just check on you, make sure you're good. Is that reasonable?
Fine.
Just to make sure, so you have food.
I can't. No, don't touch my baby.
Okay. We will not.
Hmm.
So, um. No, I'm done trying to figure this out myself. Hajite.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's gonna turn, not looking at Shell. I don't know. I don't want to do the weird thing doctors do or whatever, where they're whispering to each other and staring at you. She's gonna turn.
I mean, Hajite is behind you. You could look over your shoulder to talk to
Yeah.
Hajite.
Okay. I'm. She's gonna look at Hajite.
Okay.
Shell has a baby. We gotta move the horse.
She gave birth?
I'm assuming an egg that is being kept warm. She's requesting safety, privacy. She's good if we move Ghost. We'll just have to bunk with the horse.
We'll
And,
have to bunk with the horse.
and she is somewhat begrudgingly okay with you checking in on her. I don't know. I I think that's just what you're gonna have to do though, because if something else goes wrong, I don't know that she has a way of non-violently informing us of a problem.
Okay.
I think we,
Uh,
we have a slightly bigger problem that we're going to the coldest place on Earth.
when do babies hatch? How do we take care of a baby? What do we do with this? You can't just chuck it off the boat.
Well, one, do not even let Shell hear that tone, or we're probably gonna have a problem right now. I don't know why we would do that in the first place. Second of all, I mean, it's Shell's baby. I
We
don't think
can't.
Shell's gonna let us do anything with that baby.
We can't take her or a baby on an adventure.
Breakfast.
Arsen, you're not here. You don't
I
get to
know.
He's whispering to himself up on deck with the big fishing pole.
suddenly.
He's hungry.
Is there anything you want to say to her? I don't know. Just got hay.
Did you ask her what else she needed? Does she need food? Does she need
I assume she needs food.
what are what do birds need?
Well, she said to keep it warm, and I would think shell sitting on it in hay would be somewhat insulating. If it gets colder out here, though, we might have to supplement something.
Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know how a horse is gonna fit in there with us. for any number of us. Horse, big, but it's fine.
When it's nice, I'll just sleep on the deck or whatever. It's fine.
We have an angry bird. A
I
bird
mean, in
mom,
fairness, this is
actually.
maybe the most calm I've seen.
You got her to relax. That's good.
I just mean usually our conversations are fights with either actual or threats of violence, and that's not super happening right now. So
That's good. How'd you get her to calm down? What was she so concerned about? The welfare of her child?
yes, I think she's concerned about people squishing the baby. I think she said just the one. I'm not sure. I'm not checking. I'm not breaking this this peace.
Can you can you ask her if it's more than one baby? Because that'll be an issue.
I'm not sure how that's significantly more of an issue than one in the first
Way
place.
more of an issue if she's got 10 under there. I don't. How big is an axe beak egg?
I have no idea.
If there's like 10 under there and we end up with 10 full-sized adult axe beak in like a couple months, we're gonna have a problem. I don't know birds.
I'll ask her, but she's just concerned about squishing, so keep big things away, I guess. That's why she was upset with Ghost.
Oh.
And me, I guess. I just told her that she knows that she could beat me up, and that made her feel better.
I see. We are here to cater to her, I suppose.
um, turn back around real chill. Shell, did you say you just have one baby? Or do you have more babies?
Only one baby.
Okay. Well, we didn't want to check and get in your space, so I was just asking.
Does she know when the baby hatches?
Based on our last conversation, my guess is maybe not, but I shall ask.
Okay.
Do it.
Shell, do you know? Do you know when your baby will hatch?
When it's done.
Yeah.
That's fair.
We just remember to ask Gideon.
Okay.
They had axe beaks, right?
Yeah.
We met some people in that little town by the axe beaks. Someone will know. I don't know what knowing ahead of time is going to help us very much, but
I don't know.
do you have anything else you would like to say to or ask Shell?
Anything, Robbie?
I think we should also talk to the captain because there is a very, very good chance that while we are doing stuff on Taufel, um, the captain's going to be dealing with probably Shell and a little Shell.
Oh no.
While you guys are below decks dealing with the shell situation, Artistan is up on deck with the fishing pole fishing off of the back of the ship. Betty will come out of the captain's quarters and look around a little bit and then see you on the other side of the ship. And she'll say, "Hey, Artistan!
Yes.
I mean, we're getting a lot of drag out here.
Drag. What could it be?
I don't know. Do you mind taking a look?"
Okay, sure. I just grab the untangled rope, tie myself to the boat, and go down slowly to check out and see.
Which part of the boat do you want to descend to? You want to go up to the front and drop down there, or do you want to hang all the way off the back and look from there? Somewhere else off the sides?
I'll go all the way to the front and I'll move my way backwards.
All right. So you tie yourself off. How long? Probably a good length, but not so far that you're going to be pulled way beyond your boat, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Want to be safe, not get tangled up somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Hop off the boat, dive in, down into the water. We're out in deep water, so it's all just darkness below you.
Is it night or is it still day?
It's just so deep, and it's daytime now. So up above, the sky is bright. Down below,
Yeah.
it's deep enough that the water is just dark down there. You don't see the bottom or anything.
Yeah, definitely.
Make a perception check.
$18.
All right. You look over the bottom of the boat, looking for anything that might be causing excess drag, causing it to slow down. And you will see that there are two skeletal creatures clinging to the side of the boat.
I'll be right back, guys.
It's not good.
And here, my first thing was gonna go up and get Robbie. All right.
They are not necessarily like skeletal people, not like a skeleton of a person, because they're like 25 feet tall. Massive skeletons in the shape of a person, just huge.
And you said 2 of them?
2 of them clinging to either side of the boat. They haven't noticed you immediately. They're doing something.
Do I distinguish with my perception what they are specifically, what they look like?
They look like people, just really big. Big and tall. They did both.
All right. I'll slowly, without them taking notice of me, go back up.
Give me a stealth check.
Dirty 20.
Okay. So you're climbing the rope. You've already tied off on the boat to get yourself back up and out. When you break up the surface of the water, I mean, looking around above, everything looks fine. It's nice up here.
I untie myself and knock on Betty's door.
Yeah, she answers right away. What'd
Betty,
you find?
Betty, there's 2 gigantic
Slugs?
skeletons under.
Of what? Like a whale?
No, they're like big humanoid skeleton-wise clinging onto the bottom of the boat, and I don't know what they're doing.
How
They're
big? Like 7 feet tall?
They're bigger than me, yes.
Bigger than you, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
have you seen or heard of anything like this before?
I think this is your deal, right? We saw them before, didn't you? Do whatever you did then.
This
Get them off.
But this is completely different. Can you stop the boat at least?
How is that going to help?
If we're gonna go under the water, we're not gonna be left behind, you know?
You want me to stop the boat so that you can dive in?
I mean, yeah, and I don't see
Slow
any
down.
other
It's going
way.
to take a minute.
Okay, start doing that. Slow down a little bit. I'll go tell the other guys about it.
All right. She'll head in. She'll take the sails down. Set the ship to slow. It'll slowly decelerate. And you'll head down below decks.
Yeah, like guys, we have a problem. Hurry up, come up.
Another one?
There's two huge skeletons under the boat slowing us down that we need to take care of.
What?
Yeah, you just heard me. Two skeletons under the boat,
Huge.
bigger than me.
How much
We need
bigger?
to get rid of them. Bigger.
Stan, just don't go down there.
Huh?
Just don't go down there.
Don't go down where?
The only place you can go down.
Uh,
Just don't go below deck. We'll worry about. Just don't do that for right now.
what? Why?
Just don't.
Why?
We need
What?
to
Skeleton.
we need to
Wait,
move the
you said
horse.
another.
We need to
You
move
said
the horse.
another problem. What other problem do we have here? What's happening?
Your horse is getting his own bedroom.
What happened? He already had a nice hay bed.
Uh-huh.
And what's happening?
Stan, show us the skeleton.
Yeah, what's up with these skeletons? What do you
You
mean
guys
by bigger
are
than you? You mean
avoiding
like twice as
everything.
big?
Okay,
3
what's
times as
happening
big?
here? Can you
You-
just tell me so we can get rid of one problem and then deal with the other one afterwards, please?
We can't deal with this problem right now. It's more important than we deal with the peril that you're talking about.
But what is it?
Oh my goodness.
You hear a loud noise. Thump! Slam into the hull
Oh
of the
my
ship.
god.
Okay, what's going on with the ship?
I said two skeletons under the ship.
And show us the skeleton.
Are you going to go under the water?
I cannot.
Should I?
This is why I'm saying. Where's Ravi? Is he in the loo?
He's right here.
He in the loo? He's standing right behind me. He's just mute.
He's
He's-
taking a cat nap.
He's taking care of Ghost for a second. And Ghost is
He's moving
freaking out.
Ghost
Oh my
to
god.
Ghost's
Okay.
new private room.
Ravi, hurry up. Okay, so how do we deal with skeletons underwater trying to break the boat?
They're trying to break the boat?
I mean, you heard that huge thump. Yes, I'm guessing
Did
they're
you
trying
look
to
at
break the
what they
boat.
were doing? Why are they what?
They have weapons? What are we
I
talking
didn't see any weapons or anything like that. They might have some sort of weapons. I don't know.
For all I know, they were tap dancing on the bottom of the boat. You're very undescriptive.
All right, okay. They're tap dancing under the water. I don't know where the music's coming from. I don't know if there's a siren around singing for them.
Hear the
But
sound
yes,
again.
they are tap dancing under the.
Ravi, are you awake again? Because you're the one who knows about undead people.
Ravi,
Alright.
did you put Ghost back in the room?
What? Yeah, sure, of course.
Good. Okay. There
What's
are
going on?
skeletons on the boat, and they're bigger than Arvistan, and I'm going to assume at least twice as big because he's not being informative.
And
I
they're-
will head upstairs to go look at the skeletons.
The skeletons are under the water, under the boat, and they're trying to break the boat from underneath, in the water. How do
You
we
hear
deal
that
with
in
this?
that room on the hull? They are slamming into the boat, dude.
Yeah. I told Betty to slow the boat down. She already put the mast up and then the sails and all that stuff, so we can deal with this. I think if we can get into if you guys get into a water walking or water breathing or I don't know what you guys can do underwater, we gotta do it now before daybreak.
Did I
The boat.
say out loud before that I was going back to my breathe with water every day? I don't know if I said that out loud or if I just tried really hard to remember.
I think that you would have done that. It would make sense for you to have done that. And we have been on the ocean at least a few days.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
You've had
plan.
the opportunity to get back into the old swing of things.
Yeah.
Well, we can all breathe underwater right now. How's your tank can't swim? I don't know how you fight things underwater.
Oh, quick question. Hey, God. Does freedom of movement help me
It's that
swim?
cult thing happening again. It wouldn't help you swim because you already have freedom of movement underwater.
It teaches you to swim. We should have taught you how to swim.
I already have freedom of movement underwater.
Nothing's. I mean, it's just water. Like you can move around.
Well, it said specifically in the spell that like there's no drag, there's no.
You just don't know how to swim.
It's almost like phasing through water. It said something very specific about water. I can pull it.
Let's see then. Unless it says it teaches you how to swim, I don't think it's going to teach you how to swim.
Oh no.
But maybe it does. I don't know.
I'm not sure if being able to move better in the water means I can swim.
Being underwater imposes no penalties on your movement or attacks. So normally, an average person can't swim as fast as they can run. So movement underwater would be like half your normal speed. If you have freedom of movement on, you can swim as quickly as you can move on land. If you can swim.
Damn it.
Okay, if we can deal with that, we can't deal with them. Should we just worship them and see if they can just go away?
What?
That's interesting.
Did you just imply?
I'm giving
No.
ideas out here. I don't hear anybody else giving an idea.
Sometimes we say there are no bad ideas, but that one's bad.
I mean, if we worship them, will it please them? And then they'll be like,
No!
"Hey, they're with
Have we
us.
tried
Bye."
speaking?
They're
Do
just
they even talk?
oh,
Are they sentient?
I'm going to look over the side of the boat. Do I see them down there? Or are they like at the bottom of the boat?
You can't see through. The water's not clear enough to be able to see down far enough to where they are.
Arvestin, how deep down are they?
They are very down deep. They're like literally like in the middle where it just splits to the side. They're trying to get down there.
would it mess stuff up if we tried to pull them out here? It's not gonna like tip the boat.
If you guys can get them off, at least I can help you fight them if I don't have a risk of going underwater.
Hear
Let me look
another
up-
loud thump on the side of the hull.
Is it like, okay, judging by that thump, are they at the bottom of the boat? Like, because we're on like the middle deck right now, correct?
Yeah.
Is it in line with us, or is it coming like underneath us over here?
It is underneath the boat, so like at the very bottom of the boat, not the side below the water.
So right under shell.
Is there a way to get down to that level of the ship?
Underneath the ship? You can do whatever to get over the edge, you go in the water.
Okay, I was thinking more of if there was like a small container area underneath where we are now that would be even lower, so you'd still be in the ship but on the bottom.
We don't have anything like that, unfortunately. This is
Okay.
a pretty small ship.
Do I see any spears or anything around here?
Did you bring any with you?
I've got a spearhead.
I
And then
got shot.
Does anybody have a spear?
Why?
Because if we don't come up with an idea, the boat's gonna break and we're gonna sink. And then I don't want to be on Betty's bad side, so I'm just gonna jump and poke him out.
Just go down there and try and pry him off.
is it just one?
I can help.
There's two of them. I'm gonna tie myself again, jump into the water, and get my two daggers and go towards him.
I can pull him out here.
I was standing
Okay,
in the water.
bye.
Roll initiative, everybody.
He decided on his own.
He's got 2 water benders on board.
Waterbenders.
8.
18.
Also an 18.
See how
Oh.
You can go first. Haha.
19.
19. Okay. Shell is not interested in participating in this fight.
It's fair.
Between Hajite and Ravi, who wants to go first? Who's got the higher dex modifier?
Almost certainly
Oh.
Hatsute. I have a -1.
Oh, I have +2.
Okay, Hajite will go first.
Damn it! No, Ravi. I can't do fuck all.
All right. But actually, Arvistan is going first. So you leap off into the water. You've got 2 daggers in your hands. You will see these 2 massive skeletons clinging to the hull of the ship. Again, they're about 25 feet tall. They are focused on their task. They're doing something to the ship itself.
It's like
Do I see what they have, like what they're hitting the boat with?
I need another perception check.
Another perception.
Because
Okay.
they're between you and that, so you kind of gotta
Ooh.
like look past them. They're pretty bony though, so you might be able to get
Okay,
a peek
that's
through.
good. That's good. I got a 17 plus 7.
23, 24.
So yeah. Yes.
They are at least the one that's closest to you. You can see, right?
Yeah.
Is cutting into the hull of the ship with a massive axe.
Okay. I movement speed, that should be good because I can move underwater. No problem whatsoever. Would this be kind of like a sneak attack?
No, rogues get sneak attack. If there's a class
Okay.
that has a special ability to do the thing, I don't think it's something that everybody can do.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm just gonna try to rush them and knock them out, and knock the one and only one that I can see them, and knock him down, knock him out of the hole,
So we're going to try to
tackle
shove
them
him.
technically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to check my shoving rules
Yeah.
to make sure we're not doing anything too crazy. Okay, so you have to make a strength athletics check.
Strength athletic.
Contested against the skeleton strength.
Okay. They're gonna be obviously higher than mine. Yikes. Groggy, come on, Groggy. Give me a 14 for a total of, you said athletics?
Athletics, yeah.
That'll be 16.
Okay. It tied,
Oh,
which is a save for the skeleton.
come on.
They are aware of you now. That's your attack action.
Mm-hmm.
And you've probably used all of your movement by this point.
But I got a bonus action to disengage. And it doesn't produce an attack of opportunity.
Okay. There you go. Still underwater. Betty has slowed the ship enough that you can move around without being just totally dragged off behind it. What about your wolf?
She's just gonna be on deck with everybody.
Okay. Hajite's turn. Armstan jumped off into the water, and who knows what he did. You speaking? Cannot hear you.
Sorry.
You good?
I'm gonna peek over the edge and try and watch him, and that's the extent of what I can do.
You can't really see him.
I'm trying to keep track of the area I think he will go, I guess.
Okay. We know what side of the ship he
Like,
jumped off
becomes
of.
visual?
Sure. I guess we'll go to Ravi then.
I'm going to cast Walk on Water. I'm
Right.
going to run up the ship. And do I see any rope to tie myself off with?
You can see where Arvistan is tied off with his piece of rope. I would guess that he probably got that from a collection of all of the rope that you guys have. So there's probably some nearby that if you want to use that.
And then I'll start doing that, and I assume that would be all of the
That's
actions.
what you've got for this turn. Okay, giant skeleton. Arvistan? He's got some reach. Hope you were aware of that. He's a big guy.
Yeah, but you can't hit fast with a in the water.
He does not have a swimming speed, so he is going to have to attack with disadvantage. Unless he does something different than attack. He's going to turn to look at you, Arvistan. You can see into the empty eye sockets of his skull. There are little pinpoints of bright blue light. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. What's my con? Constitution. That's a natural 20.
Of course. I thought as soon as I was like, I need to make sure, I was like, no, Jason never rolls less than like a 17. He's going to be fine.
Right there, 20. There it is.
All right. That's okay. The other one, thump, into the hole of the ship.
Fuck. Okay.
It's Crib's turn.
Can I... If I get down in the water, can I get far enough to see?
If you get underwater, you'll probably be able to see what you need to. Yeah.
In the one turn? I forget how tall I should
It'll be all your movement to get into the water.
That's fine. I will do that. I'll hop right on down there.
Okay, dive in. No, you can't breathe underwater.
Yeah, I can.
Did you cast water breathing?
Yeah, that's what I
On
said
everybody?
I can.
Okay. I thought you were asking if you had it prepared. I didn't know that you were having it cast every time.
No, because that's what I was doing last time was I was just marking off a slot like every day as a default because it's a 24-hour duration.
Right, and that's like 10 creatures, right?
Something like that.
I'm going to double check that just to be sure. Yep, 10 creatures. Willing creatures. Can you name it, whatever those 10 would be for me?
All my friends.
Who's all your friends?
Robbie and How's Your Chain. I don't know if Armstead super needs it, but he's there. Me.
That's 4. Anyone else? We got more creatures.
I mean, my default would be... I think 10 would just include everyone. I don't know who all's willing. I don't know if Betty even really needs it, but...
Here's the reason I ask, right? You can cast that on 10 creatures. There's 4 members of your core party here. You've got Ghost, the horse, makes 5. Shell makes 6. Luna makes 7. You can group Betty into that for 8. But this morning you didn't know that there was a baby Axebeak.
Yeah.
So you would not have cast that on that egg. Now, I don't know if an egg needs to be able to breathe underwater. I don't think so, but if it
That
does,
is an interesting question.
it's going to be a problem.
I think regardless, we're going to try to keep
We don't want that to be in the water, right?
out of the ocean.
So yeah, you're breathing underwater. We still don't have that swimming speed though, unless you have another spell that takes care of that.
I don't know. I'm not worried about that right now.
Okay, so we're in the water.
Yep.
You still got your action, your bonus action.
Yes, I would like to conjure animals.
What are we conjuring?
some sharks. Oh, I saw sharks before, right? I forgot. I didn't look back.
We
I was
did. We
looking at.
got attacked by sharks before that big turtle showed up.
Yeah. I was looking at like the reef shark.
Okay.
That level of shark, I suppose, because I can have about 4 of them. And I would like about 4 of them.
Okay. 4 sharks underneath
Shark!
the water. Let's just pop them right after you so that we can get them going right away. The sharks are out. What would you like the sharks to do? You can use a little bit of your bonus action to kind of command them. Your voice isn't going to travel underwater, but they're your magic spell. You can just gesture for them to be able to understand you.
Just maybe attack the big skeleton. I don't know if there's a way of conveying, like, keep them off the ship, but attacking them is good.
Yeah. Go get them, boys. Okay.
Point.
They've got pack tactics, which is good for them. Okay. They're going to go 2 and 2 on their turn. A pair of sharks to each skeleton. They'll have advantage on their attacks. So, give me the first shark attack.
I didn't prepare shark dice. Okay. Ah! My hands aren't working. Okay. Advantage?
Yes.
Oh, what am I adding? I put my card away.
+4.
+4? 13.
Okay. The first shark misses.
Okay.
Second shark. Advantage again.
Nat 20.
All right. It's a critical hit. This is 1d8 +2
Okay.
to bite this skeleton.
6.
Okay, we'll double that up to 12. Shark bites in. You see it wriggle a little bit, bites into the leg of one of those skeletons, wriggles back and forth. The skeleton, like, picks its leg off, shakes it a little bit, kicks the shark off. Third shark attack.
You said 8 is +4, so 22?
Okay, that's a hit. It's d8 +2 for the damage.
3.
3 damage.
And I missed my dice tray.
All right, we've got one more shark attack. Remember, this is all at advantage since they're working together.
15.
15 is a hit.
Eh.
Sharks are biting bones.
7 + 2? 9.
Okay.
Chomp.
That is the same amount of damage to both skeletons.
Yeah.
Nice and even. Split them. All right. So there are sharks attacking the skeletons. They are, for the most part, trying to focus on their work, but they're probably going to try to kill some sharks now, too. Then it's back to Arvistan.
Hmm. Hmm. God, I don't have anything. And bows are useless here.
Just have disadvantage on attacks with them.
With a bow underwater, that's that's
That's the rules.
that's a little too much.
You can't go past their normal range, and anything within their normal range just has disadvantage.
uh,
You're our guy, Arvstan, under the water.
I know,
If you can't do it, who can?
God. I wish I had better daggers. But I'm gonna try to tackle it again and knock him out from the boat.
Okay, strength athletics.
That's a 15 athletic plus 2 is 17.
Okay. You knock him loose, but not off.
Knock him loose? Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
He's 25 feet tall. I mean,
I mean,
if let's see, I'm like 6'4", so if I'm getting tackled by somebody that's a quarter my size, a foot and a half tall. If Ian's daughter tackles me, she's probably not going to take me down, even if she hits me real good.
I mean, if she hits you in the jewels, you're going down no matter what.
If I'm hanging onto a ship for my dear life, I'm not going to let go.
There are two of those 12-foot Home Depot skeletons, just two on top of each other.
No, they're not on top of each other. They're on each side.
Well, Jason, the 12, the super big ones, you take those, and that's one of these guys. That's
if
like
we like look in the window of a 3-story building.
Okay, I am. How far can I disengage to get on the boat and grab more rope?
To get back up onto the boat, it's going to take the rest
Yeah.
of your turn.
To tie the rope onto the skeleton, or like make a
So he's used
unloosened.
an attack action so far, and you had
Yeah.
disengaged before, so we had to get closer, use a little bit of
Mhm.
movement to get over there to attack,
Mhm.
and we've disengaged again. So that's your bonus action gone. You got to use the rest of your movement to climb back up that rope. Remember, climbing is taking twice as much movement as normal.
Yeah. Now my question is, would like tying a rope to the skeleton, would that be an action? Would
yeah.
that be considered as an action?
Yeah, tying her up to anything would be.
Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna go use all my movement to get on top of the boat and
Okay.
grab some more rope. That'll be it.
Arvstan comes back out of the water. He's dripping wet. You see Hajate's up there. Was looking over the side. What do you do? You say anything, Arvstan, when you get back up there?
Giant skeletons, dive in, help us out. And I just grab that rope and just get ready to my turn again.
Okay, and Luna's not doing anything during this
Hey,
fight?
she's just sitting down there like, hey.
All right, Hajate. No real new information from Arvstan. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm most certainly not diving down there, Arvistan. How can we detach them? Okay, so quick question.
Sure.
Can I cast freedom of movement on the boat?
Freedom of movement.
That's interesting.
My best guess is no, but I definitely want to double check. Because I think it needs to target a creature. Yep, creature. Willing creature.
Dang.
The boat is willing and able. It's a living
I could
creature.
cast it. It would make them let go. Okay. Really have much else I'm capable of doing without seeing them. Other than I can blow a hole in the side of the boat.
Don't do that. I think that's what they want.
I can try and kaboom under the water, but now there are multiple people under the water.
Actually, at this point, I don't think anyone is because I'm still on the boat because I just had to tie myself off.
Crib's
I'm
down
on-
there.
No.
Just me and some sharks.
Now there are sharks.
You don't know that.
Oh. Uh,
Crib's a problem solver today.
Sharks is a good move. Turns out Crib's the underwater.
I'm gonna high five him with bardic inspiration.
For Arvstan. There you go, buddy.
Okay, good luck. I'm not going down there, so you better separate them. Have fun. That's all I got, buddy.
All right. It's Ravi's turn. Ravi's not under the water. He's on the water.
I will jump down and get under the water.
Okay.
Done.
I want to move until I see them.
Okay.
And then
Get
I'm
at by
going.
sharks.
Yeah. And then I'm going to invoke Freyor's divine might and try to turn undead.
Okay. I've got to check it again because it doesn't happen too much.
Nope.
And that gets stronger, I think.
There is. Let me see here.
It could potentially be destroyed if it's weak enough.
Yeah, I don't think judging by the size of them, I don't think that they're weak enough.
They are not. Okay, they need to make wisdom saving throws. It has to move it away from you if it can, and it can't move closer to you. Okay, let's make some wisdom saving throws. They're not exceptionally wise. So we've got to be 30 feet away from them. That's doable. All right. The one that Arvstan was trying to knock off gets turned. The other one also gets turned. You got a 17 DC, right?
Sure do.
That was a 16.
Excellent.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Roll the 17 minus 1. It's going to take their turn, which is next for that to pop off. But, yeah, do you want to just see how it goes?
Absolutely.
All right. They let go. They can't swim. They're not built for being underwater. They just sink. You see them just kind of like stagnant. It looks like they're almost just dead again, and they just slowly float down into the darkness, both of them. Ravi, make a perception check. Sharks go after them, biting at them all the way down.
Don't tell me that Davy Jones is on
17.
us.
Okay, you can take a look at some of the damage to the ship itself. When you see it, you will immediately realize that their goal was not to cut a hole into the ship with their axes. They've left something behind.
Can I tell from where I'm at what's there, or do I have to swim closer to it?
You'd have to get a little bit closer. It's not quite as large as they were.
Are we still in initiative order?
Yes, and it's their initiative right now.
Okay. In that case, I will wait to try to swim closer.
Okay. Kriv? The sharks keep going after the giants as they disappear down into the darkness. Do you want to do anything else with them? All right. What would you like to do on your turn?
Well, can I guess call the sharks back? Skeletons aren't doing anything.
Sure.
Um,
Come to me, sharks.
can I see them?
Aquaman powers.
Yeah, just gonna have them for a little bit for friends. Can I see that there's something stuck?
You can make a perception check.
For a second, I thought I was a shark. That's not how that works. Ooh, 3 plus 7.
All right. You can see the axe marks in the side of the ship where they were cutting into it, but you don't see anything other than that.
Okay. I guess if I don't see anything actionable there, can I just start doing a lap around the boat with my sharks, looking for any other ones or anything?
Sure.
I don't know, but I don't know where skeletons would naturally originate from in the ocean. So
The sharks are a lot faster than you swimming under the water. You can really only go like 15 feet.
can I like
A
hug them?
turn. Grab onto their dorsal fins and like sail around with them.
Dolphin movies?
That would
But
slow them down, and I don't know that they're necessarily entirely corporeal.
that's fair.
Aw. I mean, yeah, I was slowing down, but still go faster though.
Otherwise, you'd be like, "Oh man, I feel like chicken tonight." Summon 8 chickens, and then they all pop out and just cut their heads off and eat chicken forever.
That's not a bad idea.
It won't work. I'm telling you right now. That's the point I'm making.
Damn it.
Um, yeah, you'll swim around and begin an inspection. Arbistan, tie off your new rope. I don't know what it was for.
Okay. I just dive in and go all the way down.
Okay. The
And
skeletons aren't there anymore.
yeah, they're not there anymore. Like I
There
look
wasn't
around
any
like
like explosion or like any like huge sign
yeah, I just
above
look
the
at Robbie
water.
like and then I just go and get closer and check and inspect if there's any damage to the hull.
Perception check.
Perception. That's I should know by now, but I don't. That's a +7. Okay. That's a 16 plus 7. That's a 23.
Okay. There's something they've cut out chunks of the hole and lodged something in there.
Can I figure out what it is?
You'll
Like,
have to
what does
get
it look
closer
like?
on your next turn, like Ravi.
Can I can I use disengage to get closer?
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Luna is up on the deck.
Yeah.
It's Hajite next. Also up on the deck.
I would like to wander about the ship to make sure there's no damage that had come inside.
You want to go below decks and check
Mhm.
down there on the okay. Shell's down there.
That's fine.
You're looking around. Make a perception check.
$17.
Okay, you're looking around. You don't see anything immediately. You also have a lot of cargo down here. You have Shell's little nest where she's set up. There are things that are covering where potential damage could be. You don't see water building up anywhere.
Cool.
So far, so good. Ravi, what would you like to do?
I will start swimming towards the markings.
All right, you don't swim very quickly either, do you?
Not unless water walking helps me move in water.
I think it shoots you up out of the water if you're
Yeah.
underwater.
It fires you like a gun.
But yeah, you cast it before you went into the water. And the spell only talks about if you cast on someone who's already in water.
Yeah, the only thing I saw was like third-party stuff. I was all kind of like, well, you can still move in water. It doesn't prevent you from doing that. But I'm like, I don't know if that makes it faster. Can I treat the water like steps, or am I still swimming? If I'm swimming, then I'm not very fast.
I would say that the benefit that we're getting from that is that you're not sinking.
That works. Yeah.
In your big heavy armor, you're not going to go plummet down like all the skeletons just did. But because, like, even if you were just like water walking on like whatever surface of water underwater is there, and just like walking under the water, it's still like walking on the bottom of the ocean, right?
That makes sense.
So you kind of slowly make your way over there, unless you want to like dash or something. I guess I could get you regular movement speed if you wanted.
If I can't get close enough to see it with a regular move action, then I will dash.
Okay. Robbie's going to dash over. He gets in front of you, Arvistan, to inspect the damage that's been done to the hull. There are all these axe gashes in the wood everywhere, and you can see this little thing that has been lodged in there. It's probably the size of... well, it's not that little now, is it? Because it was placed there by giants. It would be little in comparison to them. Probably the size of an apple in the hand of a giant, right? So, yeah, big like that.
So a melon, a watermelon.
Bigger even than that.
Nice.
It's a metal sphere with spikes protruding out of it that have been sort of lodged in to the wood on either side. As you get close enough to it to kind of like inspect it, I'll have you make an investigation check.
Oh my god, they're gonna blow us up.
$14.
Okay. You get close enough to it to try to understand what it is. It's like on either side, those spikes have kind of lodged themselves into the side of the hole. So it's kind of really wedged in there. As you get closer, you can like hear a vibration in the water, like a quick ticking sound. Again. And then it stops. And so Kriv is over on the other side of the ship. Arvistan's pretty close to where Ravi is. Ravi's right next to this thing. Hajate will go with your perspective. The ship lifts up almost out of the way out of the water as a massive explosion exhumes a column of water, probably 100 feet up into the air. The whole front of the ship shatters and splinters off. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
Does that mean me?
No, we're not even.
Okay.
We can't even begin to fathom what's going on with Robbie right now.
I mean,
9.
I just want to double check.
9. Hajate, you go hurtling off of the ship and into the water.
Oh, that's fun.
Plunge down. Everything gets deafened. There's bubbles all over. The ship is quickly falling underneath the surface.
I would like to try to swim.
How do we try to swim?
Probably
Make an athletics
flailing.
check.
Flailing. You know,
Oh my.
I think I'm being helped by salt water. You said athletics? Oh man. 9.
Okay. Kriv, Hajate's in the water. The ship is about to land on top of you and force you down with it.
Can I see?
I need you to make a saving throw.
Ooh.
I'm going to say since it's not really dexterous, you're basically just having to swim as hard as you can. I'm going to make it a strength saving throw.
13.
Okay. That's going to be enough to kind of get you off to the side. Your reef sharks kind of make like a little wake to like pull the water to force you in that direction also. They can't like push you physically, but they move around and try to get like the current to help move you in that direction. The ship is completely under the water at this point. Betty comes in octopus form, swimming out of it. Hazate is struggling nearby.
Wait, can I see
I
Hajite?
can breathe.
Yes. Hazate can breathe, but she is still panicking.
I would like to try to move to Hajite.
What's that movie where they have to like get the people to breathe liquid oxygen? You guys ever seen that movie? They like put them in a tank and they're putting this like pink liquid that's supposed to be liquid oxygen, and they have to like start breathing it, but to train their bodies to breathe liquid, they like almost have a panic attack and die.
That makes sense.
Have not seen.
Pretty sure that's what I would do.
Right.
I think there were aliens in it at the end of it. I don't remember. It was fun. That's what's going on with Hajite right now.
Thanks.
Kriv, you could get over there. What do you want to do with the flailing Hajite?
Try to grab onto her, stabilizer. Hajite, kick your feet.
Make a persuasion check.
Huh. What is this?
Better persuade well.
You're like, no.
Wow.
3. I'm very neutrally persuasive.
I'm gonna do the opposite of kicking my feet.
Kriv can't speak to you underwater. Like there's no voice happening. So they're just kind of like gesturing at you. In your kind of panic state, it just looks like they're flailing too.
Oh, good.
We're surrounded by sharks.
Oh, God.
Sharks circling you.
This is the end. I can't take this. My heart.
You see an octopus, but you don't see a horse or a bird.
Ooh.
Well, it can't turn into a boat. I'm looking for whatever the biggest thing that's swimming is.
A whale.
I don't know if whale's an option. I think I saw one.
It would be such a high challenge rating that you probably wouldn't be able to turn into it.
That's what I was thinking. What about octopus? Can I be a giant octopus, or have I only seen normal octopus?
Let me check.
I don't know what.
I see no reason why you couldn't just be a big version of something that you have seen.
That's what I was thinking, but that's not up to me. So.
That would make sense to me, unless it was somehow like a totally different thing. Like I think maybe like a giant spider might be like a totally different creature than a tiny weenie spider.
Yeah.
But I don't have a stat block for a giant octopus. Oh, there he
I-
is. Challenge 1. You can do that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I will quietly say goodbye to my shark friends. And wait, that stays actually, I think, technically. I'm a giant octopus now, anyway.
Okay. That doesn't help calm Hajite down.
But now I can hold more friends.
You can, yes.
Can I just like put Hajite on my head?
I am drowning and I'm being strangled by an octopus.
Or just hold two tentacles
Oh.
together for you to like sit on. I don't know, dude.
But you're not drowning. You're just in
I'm
the dark.
drowning. Oh no, I'm drowning.
Oh, can octopus see in the dark? Okay, good.
It's not dark just yet. You're still close enough to the surface right now. But that ship is falling. Betty chases after the ship.
I don't know what you can do with that.
Anything? I don't. It's in two parts right now, like the Titanic.
Dealing with Betty, it's not gonna be nice. That is, oh my god, this is gonna be painful.
She straight up told us we were gonna need to buy her a new boat if we did this.
Yeah, I mean,
I
we
don't think
did
we
not
did
do
anything.
this.
I don't know that she'll see it that way.
Oh man.
What we don't know is this is Arvistan's mom, just like
Arvstan.
taking us down.
Arvstan, you took 33 points of bludgeoning damage
Oh,
and got blasted backwards away from where the ship was.
so that leaves me at 40 health, right?
Yep. You look around, you could see probably 100 feet away a giant octopus grabbing Hajite.
Help! I'm drowning.
Yeah, but you see my sharks, they're actually still there. It
Luna's
doesn't
doing a little dog paddle over to you.
Oh my god.
The ship is a good 60 feet away from you now. You got blasted away from it.
Do I see, okay, so, giant octopus, silver, I'm guessing.
What?
That would be Criff.
That would be silver.
I don't know. I'm
Bronze.
just,
Bronze.
Bronze.
bronze. Sorry, my bad.
He's trying to
Colors.
bump you up to second place.
Wow.
Bronze, my bad, my bad. So that's Criff, and they're helping
It's only
Hashite
a year and a half.
somehow.
It's fine.
No, I'm
Where's
drowning.
Ravi from me?
Don't see him
At all?
at all.
I'm gonna look for Robbie because he was next to me.
Where are you going to look?
I mean, I have.
The
What's my?
ocean?
What's my side? You said like 100 feet under the water.
That's about how far away Kriv and Hajite are.
Okay.
Down, it's dark. But, up above you, you could see however far you want. You could see the surface up there. The ship
Where
is
what?
going down.
Where was Robbie?
It was right in front of
Robbie.
you.
It was right in front of me. I am going to take a wild guess. I'm gonna swing down. Go down as far as I can see and see if I can like get any signs of Robbie.
Okay. I understand you feel a rigging pain in your head as you're swimming down.
Oh god, he's gonna get the bends.
Kriv, you've got
Yes.
Hajite.
Yes.
Luna's trying to keep up with Arvistan, but she can't.
No, grab Luna, please.
I was gonna say, whoever I see.
You could get Hajite, you can get Luna, you can't see anyone else. Arvistan swims very quickly.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen him in his element so much so far. But now we're seeing out in open ocean, he's swimming just like he's sprinting straight down, and he like disappears into the darkness.
Where's my bird?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if Luna looks like she's like struggling at all, I'll grab her. do like little tentacle pets so she doesn't think I'm mean. Um, and start looking around, see if I can at least start heading towards whatever's left of the ship to look for Shell and Baby.
Yeah. We'll go check the ship. Um, the front like quarter of it has separated. It broke off, and it's leaving exposed the hull that was like Shell's domain.
Uh,
Um, the egg is not floating; it's going down with the ship. Shell is in a position like trying desperately to swim after it.
Oh no.
I guess if I see that, can I don't know how much movement everything is taking right now, but I guess try to grab the egg.
You got to swim past Shell.
Oh well, can I?
Big octopus. How does an octopus swim? Do they use their tentacles?
They just like
Don't they like jellyfish it?
Think
think so.
like uh, think like a cuttlefish should have like little fins on the side that kind of
Oh,
go. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, that's cute.
They're also cephalopods, so I think they might have something kind of going like that.
Yeah, it's adorable what you're seeing right now.
You swim past Shell, and she looks. She has an emotion on her face that you've never seen before. She looks completely helpless and desperate.
I mean, if it's not clear, my goal is to grab all of them, but I don't think Shell's gonna let me just hold her if the egg's still going. So
Okay.
that's
You're faster than the sinking ship.
okay. I don't know how many grabs I can do per turn, but that's
8.
my intention.
You could get the egg, at which point Shell's going to like attach herself to that tentacle.
That's fine.
Um,
Yeah.
are we
Oh no.
allowing? It's a 18 to hit.
Mm,
Yeah, that hits.
You're going to take 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
ooh, slash.
She bites you, and hangs on with a vice grip. But Ghost isn't in this part of the ship.
Oh no. He's in the other room.
Why didn't we procrastinate on that?
Oh, damn it.
Now he can breathe underwater.
Because horses are naturally meant for the sea.
I'm sure he's not having
Horse.
a good time in there.
Seahorse.
He's not going to take to it like Luna does and just kind of be like, well, I guess I'm in the ocean now.
This is the worst day for this horse. The worst day ever. He was bit by a bird and then started sinking. Sorry. Bit by a bird, shoved in a room by himself, and then started sinking.
Yeah. What will you do, Kriv?
If I still can, I mean, I'm gonna grab everyone. I don't know.
Don't see
I can
him.
from drowning. If I head towards that part of the boat.
Okay.
Start looking.
Hajite, are you okay with this just being dragged along as all of this is happening?
I don't think I can fight it very well.
You know, I swam up as Kriv.
Just, I guess I got dragged around. Even if I didn't want to.
Okay, Kriv, you gotta swim through the hold of the ship. You get to the doorway that goes to your sleeping quarters. It's closed.
Good thing I got so many hands.
Good thing the horse was stuck in this one room.
You open it up. Ghost is like turned in a weird way. He's a big horse, and getting through the door has to be done very specifically. And it's all sort of turned to the side now, so the door's like on top.
I
So you
mean,
swim down on it to open the door, and he's down in there, but he's like at the wrong angle to get back out, and he's kicking and flailing.
At least he can breathe.
am I cool and strong enough to try to like break the door open more or something?
You might need to let some people go.
Ah, but I have so many hands.
Yeah, but your propulsion's sort of tied to the tentacles too. Like, I don't think an octopus that's holding something in every tentacle can still swim.
So interestingly enough, octopi they swim with a little water jet on like their inner parts that they shoot out. Not that I think that it matters because I still think they need to steer, but that's actually how they swim.
Cool, I love it.
I thought they were like jellyfish. Like,
That is cuttlefish, which have tentacles and everything the same way. And they have like little fins that go on the side, like jellyfish kind of push them along.
right, so they're actually water guns.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Um, I'm gonna need you to let at least 2 people go.
What?
I'll do it. I can't do it.
I'm holding Luna and Hajite and the egg. Shell's just attached.
Right. So of the 3, we're gonna drop 2.
You could probably drop Luna. She'd be okay.
I mean, I guess if it's not like dropping, just like floating next to me for a second.
You'll let her go. She'll just kind of paddle around. I guess she's gonna probably try to go back up towards the surface.
Well, I guess inevitably that's probably where we're all going. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Yeah, I guess Luna's the one that can swim. Um.
All right.
I can't let go of an egg. Can I hand Hajite the egg? This is
Hajite,
problem now.
make a charisma saving throw
Whoa.
to gather yourself.
Oh. Ooh, charisma saving throw. I've never had to use that
Just
before.
trying to regain your composure for a moment. We've been underwater long enough that you've had to breathe the water.
$17.
Okay. You take a breath and don't die. You just take a deep breath and think, okay. You kind of take stock of the situation, right? Like, a moment ago, the biggest concern right now was that you were submerged in water. And that was something worth panicking over. Now you're thinking, oh God, we're stuck in the middle of the ocean and we have no means of transport. I'm still going to be in water forever now. I will die here. And that kind of gives you a moment to think like, I can't be concerned about not being able to swim anymore. There are bigger problems.
I will die.
And then an egg gets put into your arms. And Shell's egg is like the size of an ostrich egg.
Okay.
It's kind of like a tan color with brown speckled spots all over it.
I think logically, I would at least know what that is and not let go.
Shell, let's go.
Please don't bite me.
I feel like I'm a school bus full of toys.
You're Mr. Ray.
I'm the one chaperone on this preschool field trip.
Yeah, Kriv, Shell, let's go. And Shell sort of swims. Shell doesn't care about not knowing how to swim. So she just kicks and flails until she gets what she wants. Kind of like just how she is on land anyway.
I'm gonna reach for her without being concerned about injury.
Okay. She will grab both you and the egg. And kind of like she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know how to. She's supposed to sit on the egg and take care of it. She's probably going to press herself against you so that the egg is between the two of you.
All right, we're gonna awkwardly hug.
You guys are cuddly.
Okay, I will hug the bird.
Yeah, she uses her legs and her neck to try to like cling on to you to keep that egg secured.
All right.
So you've got all of your octopus tentacles free, Kriv. You reach into that little compartment.
We're good.
You see at the other end of it, the other door opens. Littler octopus comes through and does some adjustments from the other side. You both rearrange Ghost so that he can fit through the door. He kicks and flails. And he kind of like prance gallops around in the water trying to figure out how to do this.
Grab the horse.
Okay. What do you do once you have the horse? You could re-grab Hajite and Shell and Luna if you want.
Yeah. I don't know what you're supposed to do at this point.
You're collecting Pokemon.
I guess we're gonna continue with the frantically looking around to see if I see Ravi. Arbistan, he's the one.
Ship plummets down into the dark depths. Starts to disappear before it's totally out of sight again. You look around in every direction, 360 degrees, on two different axes. It's open ocean, total emptiness in every direction. You don't see Arvistan or Ravi.
Um,
We can tell which way up is, right?
You are still close enough to the surface that like everything's lit. You know where the surface is. You can see the water
Okay.
up there.
I guess try to surface. I can't talk out loud, but I should take it. I don't know.
You wouldn't hear it under the water anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Swim everybody up to the surface. Once you break the water, you are able to speak to one another. Shell just squawks incessantly.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I know. We're good. We got it. Where's an octopus?
You hear some whinnies from Ghost.
Did Betty like follow us, or is she just piecing out?
She's sticking with you for the moment, since
Okay.
you haven't necessarily abandoned the ship totally. She's still in octopus form, though. Same as
Yeah.
you.
Can you two communicate as octopuses? Octopi? Octopolis.
They cannot.
That's too bad.
Luna's on the surface for a moment, paddling around. When she doesn't see Arvistan, she dives.
Can I just grab her again?
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Arvistan, you're swimming down as quickly as you can. You get deep enough that it's just darkness, right? Above and below you. You keep going down, but this is not unfamiliar to you. It gets not quite this dark, at your home, but it still is dark there a lot of the time. You guys have lights and stuff that you put up to make it more comfortable for yourselves, but everybody there can also see in the dark. They don't have that much trouble. You go down and down until you get to the bottom. You touch your feet on the sand on the bottom. You see a cloud kicks up around you as you hit it. Give us a perception check. Look around.
I'm back. I'm back.
23.
Okay. You do not immediately see Ravi, but you do see those two giant skeletons. They've landed down here on the ground. They are standing about 15 feet apart from one another, facing each other, but they're both looking down.
Can I see what they're looking down towards to?
It's a little far out. You'd have to get a lot closer.
I'll get a little bit closer.
Okay.
Like, how far am I from there? From them?
About 60 feet.
I'm moving 30 feet.
Okay. As you do you like swim or do you try to like walk on the bottom?
I try to swim, but close to the floor so they can see me coming and like that obvious.
Make a stealth check.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay. You swim towards them. You feel like you're being incredibly sneaky. You actually like dig around a little bit in front of you to like kick up a cloud of sand to kind of go around you, try to make some cover for yourself. Um, Even so, as you approach, both of them slowly turn to look at you, swimming closer. And you stop for a second when you notice that they're turning to look at you. And then you're close enough to be able to see that they're looking at Ravi unconscious on the ocean floor. Um, then they see you and they just stare at you for a moment.
I swim as fast as I can and try to get Ravi.
You swim over to him
Yes.
and like cover him.
I grab him, just pull him, like keep on swimming.
Okay, it's slow going. Ravi's pretty heavy,
I know.
difficult to move underneath the water. They watch you take Ravi, uh, and then they turn and walk away.
Can I check Ravi and see if he has any type of wounds? If he has any visible entry wounds of maggots in him? Any visibility or anything like that? What can I do for that?
How do you want to check? So we're looking for. Are we checking his? Okay,
First of all, if he's still alive, if he's still breathing and
make
just
a
unconscious.
medicine check.
Medicine. +3. That's 14.
Okay. You can't like check for breath or anything, right? Because you're underwater, so you won't feel anything like that. You check for pulse. It's faint, but there. The thing that you notice most is that his armor is partially caved in, and it's probably putting pressure on his body that will eventually. He's got to get it off, like now.
I proceed to take it off.
Okay. As quick as you can, you're like dismantling, trying to take off these pieces of plate armor. It's like where it should be convex, it's gone concave under his chest area. Um, so you take his armor off really quick. You peel back like his undershirt a little bit. It's totally bruised, like all over his abdomen, right? And you don't know what to do.
But his pulse is still
He's still alive for the moment.
for the moment. How much time has passed, and how long does the water breathing last for?
Water breathing's 24 hours.
24 hours. So
Okay.
Criv cast it in the morning.
Yeah,
So
so
there's plenty of water
that's
breathing
good.
left.
Yeah, so that's good. Okay. Do I see any parts or anything on my way to going to the top of the ship
You're
to
trying
grab
to. You
as
start trying to swim back up.
a driftwood? Yes, but slowly, not fast. That way the compression from how deep it is doesn't kill Robbie.
Make a quick perception check on your way up.
18.
Okay. The bulk of the ship is coming down straight on where Ravi is.
Alright, I'll just move to a side, let it drop.
Okay,
Move to a side.
make a strength check.
Strength shit, fuck. Okay. +6. Dirty 20.
Okay. You pull Ravi. You've got to just go motor, right? As fast as you can. Um, and you're not doing like Prometheus where you like try to run in a straight line where the thing's falling on you. You try to go to the side to get out of the way.
Yeah.
So you're pulling Ravi as hard as you can. You have to leave his armor where you took it off. You pull him, swim, kick, do everything you can, struggle to get him out of the way. He moves. You see the ship hit the ocean floor. A big cloud of sand comes up around it.
Any pieces of wood that I can see that it's going upwards?
You could take a piece off.
Okay, I'll do that. You said as a driftwood, like big enough that at least one person can be on it,
You grab
like a plank,
get a
and
door.
then okay, yeah, we'll get a
You
door.
can get the door to Betty's quarters, right?
Awesome, that'll work.
Pull that right off.
Titanic style.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it works.
yeah, it works.
It's a pretty big
Uh-huh.
piece of wood. It'd be easy to dismantle from the rest of it. Yeah, and that's ready to float. It pulls you up as you hang on to it. Do you want to like put Ravi on top of it and kind of guide it on the way up?
I'm actually still have my rope, so I tie Robbie to the plank to keep him steady
Okay.
and just take it up.
Um, you feel that pain in your head as you're taking Ravi back up to the surface. The closer you get to the top of the ocean, to the top of the water, the more it kind of goes away.
Okay. As I see where everybody is and Robbie is close to uh to the top, I let it go so he can float to the top, and I
Because you've got
start
to,
swimming.
like, far down, you've got to push it, right? Because the density of the water is actually
Yeah,
pushing it down. Once you
exactly.
get past the point where it's actually going to be buoyant again, you can let it go and let it lift up. Kriv, you'll
Yes.
see bust up out of the water. Ravi's body tied to a door.
And I start swimming downwards again to where I felt the pain.
All right, you don't feel it as you're swimming down.
to where the part where I was coming up, like I keep going downwards, till I feel the pain. Nothing.
Doesn't happen. You're a sea elf. You're not gonna have like the bends.
Um, I'm gonna go all the way down,
Okay.
and I'm going to swim towards the direction of the skeletons to where I saw them that they were talking, walking towards to for a little bit, and see if I can see them again or find them and see where they're headed.
You can swim after them and actually catch up to them. They'll turn and look at you, stop in their tracks.
I'll get close to them,
Um,
like 10 feet.
yeah, they just look at you. You can hear the water rushing past their bones.
I'll get close 5 more feet.
Yep.
I touch them.
You touch one of these giant skeletons. You see that little pin of blue light in its eyes fades out, collapses onto the seafloor. The other one that you don't touch does the same thing. Kriv Ravi
What?
looks terrible.
Shoot, Hajite has armful of egg and bird, correct?
Yes, Ajde and Shell are in a loving embrace, protecting Shell's child between the two of them.
I'm a dad now.
Okay, this is fun without the verbal communication part. I don't know. I can't do a spell without break. Like I'm an octopus,
Yeah.
but if I'm not an octopus,
Betty is having the same conundrum right now.
yeah, I don't. Is there any way to try to nudge Hazute and try to gently grasp Shell? Like you're nudge and nudge towards Rafi,
You
the
could
person.
wrap one just big tentacle around both of them and just kind of scoot them along.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her over to nudge. Like you're the one with hands.
This is going well.
I
I can see Robbie.
Yeah, you could see Ravi.
All right. Can I reach him?
You can. You're in the water. You're Jack, and he's Rose up on the door.
Great.
we
Awkwardly reach one hand up and pat him on the shoulder. We're gonna do cure wounds because that's what I have.
I don't know how we split it because we didn't decide previously, but I had bought more health potions.
Yeah.
So
It's in your octopus self right now.
I feel like I would have split them, but we didn't do that, so I guess not.
We've got spells right now. They're renewable.
I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder and cast cure wounds. Let's do level 3.
All right. Roll them bones.
There we go. $20.
All right. Ravi doesn't wake up, but he looks a little bit better.
Well, we can breathe water, so I'm assuming that I don't need to like pump the liquid out of him.
No, he's breathing.
Smack him on the face. All I got is one arm. I'm currently clutching a very large bird.
His face is very bruised.
Well, we won't hit him hard. We like. Hey, sir. Hello.
How should they make a medicine check?
Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay. Judging by the condition that Ravi's in right now, you would venture to guess that it's probably not a good idea to wake him up right away.
Huh.
Because he's going to be in pain.
Oh, all right. I got a man on a door. 2 octopuses, a dog, and a large bird, and an egg. And no one to talk to.
Michelle puts the egg on the door.
Okay, good plan.
We
Does
should
she
hear
get on the door?
She can't get up there.
Okay. That's
Jack
cool.
couldn't get on the door. They both fall off.
That sounds like malarkey.
Shell's way bigger than that, and it's a door for a halfling. So Ravi's feet are already dangling off the edge of it into the water.
That's true.
The bones, they just fell down, or they just disintegrated?
Fell down, like whatever was causing the skeletons to animate didn't happen anymore.
I'm gonna grab. How big would be to carry one of the skulls in my hands?
That's not gonna happen.
Okay.
Enormous.
You
Okay.
could fit into one of their skulls.
Okay, never mind then. Do I see anything from when they collided? Anything that I like suspicious from all these piles of bone? Any type of magite or anything that could have been controlling them, or the magic has been, or whatever it was, have been controlling them? It's encrusted or marked on any of the bones or anything like that.
Make an insight check.
That's 12 plus 3, 15.
All right. So you're looking at these bones, trying to just figure out anything about what's going on right now. If I remember correctly, Arvistan has a few favored enemies, right? And the undead is one of those. I think one of the first ones. Right?
Do I what?
Is undead one of Arvistan's favored enemies?
Yes.
Okay. And it was like
Undead and
from the beginning.
aberrations.
Yeah. We picked up aberrations when we started running into bugs. But undead you've had the whole time. Because undead have been kind of like a little bit of a problem back home. This kind of reminds you of that a little bit. Something about the way that these are working reminds you of undead that have caused problems at your home back in the Kraken pools. And you kind of take a look around and realize this was kind of familiar, this area. Because your favorite terrain is also ocean terrain. You think, based on just kind of a cursory glance around where you are, and for most people it wouldn't look like anything, right? Just the bottom of the ocean. They don't know this any different from any other part of the ocean. But for you, there are little signs, just tiny little indications, even like the ways that the current is flowing, that kind of make a bit more of a topographical map in your mind. And you think you know where your home is from here.
All right. If I would have the sense of direction if I go up all the way, right?
You think so? But even if you like went up all the way, as long as you came all the way back down, you'd be able to figure it out again. Um, it probably wouldn't be too hard. You can make a survival check right now. See how difficult that would be.
Yeah, let's see.
Basically, this is you
Plus,
trying to like get an idea of a compass,
yeah.
right? Like what direction north is.
Mhm. So +4. No, that's a 10.
So you're not sure if you get to the surface if you'll know exactly which way again. The surface is different than down here, but you do think that if you go up there and then come back down, as long as you touch the bottom of the ocean again, you'll probably be able to figure everything out again.
Okay. Okay, so um I will okay, I will just head back, grab if I can see another piece of door or a piece of door or something like that or two and take it up so everybody can float on it. Make my way up and check on Robbie.
Okay. Um, Pretty heavy. You'll probably only be able to take like one big piece because you've got to push it back up through all that water before it'll start floating again. We can get one decent sized piece, but at least be able to put another person on. Start swimming back up. You'll catch Luna along the way. She's coming down to try to find you. She'll turn around and start trying to swim back up after you. Kriv and Hajite up on the surface, another board buoys up out of the water. You see a couple of other like splinters and other little pieces of driftwood. Nothing like this door, but like big enough pieces that they'd float if you were like holding on to them with your arms. Not something you could climb on top of, but something you could use to stay buoyant. This door is one of the interior doors from below decks. And then Arvistan's surface is not far behind it.
You're muted. What's up?
Are you okay?
Yes, I mean, I took a big hit, but so far I'm better than Robbie. How is he? You guys checked him out?
Sleeping.
Sleeping? Is he okay? Is he actually breathing and not just water breathing?
Yeah, he's gonna be okay, but we need to take him somewhere where he can rest. That isn't the middle of the ocean.
Yeah. Damn. this was so unexpected. But at the same time, like being under the water all the way to the bottom, this place feels pretty familiar, and I feel like I can get a sense of direction every time that I go down there to where my home is. I think we are not so close, but not so far either from it. We just gotta figure out how we're going to be able to move because we're in the middle of nowhere. I have no
Well,
problem, but I can't leave you guys up here just like this.
we have 2 octopuses
Yeah, I saw
and you
that.
and sharks. I think I don't know what that's about. Um, and a guy on a floating door. It's as far as I've seen, it's not that difficult to tow floating people. So we're gonna have to get dragged wherever, but I don't know how we're going to get to your home that's underwater, right?
I mean, once we get there, I there shouldn't be any problem. I can manage to get you guys down over there. But yeah, right now it's just kind of hard, you know. I gotta just keep checking it out and see. We just need to move out from here and get into the spot to where my house, where my home is. It should be easier for me to figure out something and bring you guys down.
I'm gonna look at Criv and Betty if I can see them.
Big octopus faces, big weird eyes, big globby heads. I don't know how often octopuses spend time at the surface of the water and what they look like when they're doing that.
Limp, limp.
They look like weird slime floats.
Guys, you wanna go? Move anything. Nod.
Yeah, naughty.
Tickle. Well, yeah, but I was veering both of you, hoping that Betty would kind of do something. I don't know.
Probably see Crib move a tentacle up in instinct to do thumbs up, and then realizing that that's just holding a tentacle up.
I get like,
Yeah. Yeah.
all right. Okay. Um, they can understand you, so just lead the way, I guess.
Alrighty, and I just start
I can
moving.
kick, so drag the door.
I start moving towards where I think that I need to go.
Might I suggest, before
Okay.
venturing too far, uh, collecting some of this driftwood and maybe
Making something big.
just something because water breathing is one thing, like you won't drown, but exhaustion is another thing, and having to swim constantly is a lot of work.
Resting material.
Like you won't be able to sleep if you're in the water the whole time.
I don't know how far this distance is. What are we looking at, Arviston? What's the distance here?
Uh, I can't be sure. Like, I feel like I know the area.
You've swam the water.
Yes, all the way
Because
to
it's
the
going to
bottom and all that
take.
stuff. But I like distance wise, I can't figure out that yet. I know it's pretty familiar, and the only way that I can still figuring out is being all the way down there. So I gotta go down there like periodically and get a feel for this scenario and see if we're going the right way or not, and maybe and hopefully just stumble upon something that will tell me, okay, this is this I know this for a fact, and this is how much more we gotta go.
Okay.
I mean, it's hard. I know. I'm
I
sorry,
guess.
but that's as much as I can say right now. I know we're somewhere in the right direction to getting close to my home
How many
because
hours are
this
they
feels.
octopuses?
I think I've got 3 hours at a time.
Betty's circle of the moon, so she's better at wild shaping.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll double check.
3 and more than 3. So, well, we will all soon be people.
4 hours.
You can do it twice.
Hadn't looked at it in a while.
I guess we go until people unoctopus and then speak with the unoctopused.
Well,
Stay octopus for now.
since God brought it up, are you guys wanting us to grab wood? We have so many arms. Also, I would like to remind you that we have tested it before, and message does work in wild shape.
That's true.
Should that come up?
Betty's going to
Well,
start gathering driftwood.
we're going to do that. We're going to follow her lead. Because I've never been marooned.
All right. That's where we'll end it this week. In the middle of the ocean without a ship anymore.
Ooh.
Oops. And with a new party member, maybe.
Looking at the positives.
Yeah, why not?
I'm picturing like if the egg ever hatches, just like legs that come out of the egg and then they just run around. It's in the egg.
Yeah, I think that's how all birds work.
Right.
The legs come out first, and they just are legs with an egg body for a little while.
Right.
Okay. Are we free next week? Fingers
Yeah.
crossed that people
Yep.
aren't sick and whatever
So
else could
I
happen.
know.
so
Right?
far
She
right
should be
now,
good.
yes.
Oh, the misfortune.
Okay. Well, that's 70 episodes down.
Woo.
Wahoo!
Nice. I see what you did there.
What'd I do?
That's 70 shows. That's 70 episodes.
Oh,
Referenced.
that was not what I was trying to do, but I'll take it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now we're going 37 meters down.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for playing. I think you all did great. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Wahoo! Bye bye.